me.
Yeah, it's what you said. It's manipulating someone's sense of reality.
I'm saying, like, you're doing a fantastic job with your intros. for the dog shit. And you know that
Wait.
Oh, fantastic.
You need to work
Definition of gaslighting.
Manipulate someone by psychological means into doubting their own sanity.
Not sure how it's going to begin, but you just give it a red hot crack.
Yeah.
Speaking of giving it a red hot crack, Alex, you've got a new chip that you want
I
to
do,
show us.
So I've been watching this guy on Instagram. Last time we tried this, I burned you. I'm not going to burn you again. I appreciate that.
Still got the scar.
There's this guy on Instagram called Russ Eats, and basically he's got the same symbol as Uber Eats, like it's green. It's really, really cool. Huge copyright, I reckon, down the track for him, but that's another story. He reviews like Australian amazing, or not even Australian, just amazing reviews on like food, snacks, like graveyard snacks, like all primary school stuff. Like remember like the apricot bars or the Twix little chocolate bar thing. They brought them back.
Yep.
And he reviews heaps of stuff, and he reviews like all the chocolate milk flavors, all the flavored milks. He did a review on all the Red Rock delis, like the chef series, and all of them he was just saying dog crap, like not good. And then he ended up trying a crispy fried chicken one with hot sauce, and I was looking online, and they're on sale 2 for 1, as you do. They actually weren't 2 for 1, but I thought I'd have that. And it was crispy fried chicken with hot sauce. So it's like a chef series thing. Yeah. So I don't know. You want to try and read that, Jason? Whose signature is that? Some sort of chef.
Colin Fassnage.
Thank you. Yes,
is
that
that?
guy.
Who was from
MasterChef.
He's not the one that went
and
crazy.
My
right?
Kitchen Rules?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
he's not the one that went, was he the one that went crazy?
He's right there on the back. He's on the back.
There he is. The Irish dude.
Okay.
Oh, it's not the one
So-
that went, yeah, it would be the one that went crazy.
So
but-
these are his chips, and I think he gave it like an 8 or something, 8.5. So everyone have a little sample of the chip, and
this the
we'll do a
ASMR?
live review. This is our first Alex Trent Mitchell live review
You're in the
of a product.
ASMR era of the podcast.
Okay.
It smells
first
like
of all,
fried
so-
chicken.
Do this.
Yeah, just you don't have to eat into. You don't have to eat in the mic. You just eat
Smells
like a
like
human.
peanut butter.
Give me some content.
Yeah, but I get that.
Yeah. Do you?
I get peanut butter.
Yes. Peanut butter. That's so weird. Okay.
Yeah, the fried chicken. Now you said peanut butter. The fried chicken part of it tastes more like peanut butter.
Hang on.
Dude, that is peanut butter.
Isn't it?
That's peanut butter with chili.
It's peanut butter with chili.
I don't know what chip you were eating.
That is fucking.
You know what I think?
Give me a jar of peanut.
I
That
will.
is so much peanut butter.
Okay, no, the texture. Once you chew it up, it does feel like a peanut butter consistency.
All right, hold on.
But-
I've got peanut butter in the thing.
Oh no, don't.
And get some chili flakes.
Hang on.
I think it tastes like roast chicken stuffing.
Like sneezing.
Seasoning, yeah. Sneezing, that's a good one. Try that again.
No, bro. I've had that much seasoning in my life. That is peanut fucking butter. They're not bad. I never knew that, like, peanut butter. You know what it is? Go to a Thai restaurant and get some peanut sauce.
Oh, salt satay. Peanut satay with naan.
Peanut sauce.
Alrighty.
Peanut sauce with like a spicy curry on the side. That's what that is. Nothing wrong with it at all. Quite delicious. But
Yeah, I'll share it.
definitely peanut.
It's Thai chicken satay curry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is exactly what it's at. I would give it. Trent's about to do an abomination of history right now. He's just grabbed the peanut butter and he's grabbed a chip. Are you putting the chili flakes on it?
No, I'm not going to do the chili flakes.
No, that's the whole thing. It's just chili on the hot sauce. You have to do it, Trent. You committed that far.
Okay.
He's gonna be so sick.
So,
All right. Oh, I'll wait until Trent does this beautiful finale.
it's fun.
No, I'm keen. I'm keen.
Apologies for the audience. I've just smashed like 10 chips just into the microphone.
This is the ASMR part of the podcast. It's fun.
Okay. No.
So, I got a bit of peanut butter here with some chili flakes on it. I should do the chip first and then the peanut butter, or should I do the peanut butter?
He said that tastes like the chip, so eat that first. Yeah.
So,
Obviously, the portions will be different because that was a
And
decent
just
scoop of.
and just by the way, I don't claim that as real peanut butter, but that's another podcast. That's you got the natural stuff.
I just didn't want to use the good shit for this.
You could use mine.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to cleanse the palate.
It's not even close.
It's very close. Near on, bang on.
Now that I've got the
Couple
kind of
chili flakes and a little biscuit.
now
Bang on.
Just wait. Let me explain this. Now that it was kind of not the initial clump of peanut butter, but now that it's kind of like eased into my mouth a little bit, I'm going to cleanse the palate and then try the chip.
Love it. We're pretty much professionals.
Bro, I have never met something that didn't taste like chicken as much as that. That is peanut sauce. Pardon me.
Yeah, it's a biscuit form of peanut butter and chili flakes.
I think I'm happy to go away from peanut butter to peanut sauce.
Yeah,
Because that's more of a savoury dish instead of peanut butter.
All right.
But it's peanut.
All right, we've just analysed the living daylights out of this. No.
what you wanted. We did it.
No, I didn't say it was a bad
Where's the
thing.
next packet of chips?
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I think that is amazing because we just got a raw review of what it tastes like. So when people go to eat it, they'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I know what they're talking about."
So you probably have chili flakes and peanut butter in your pantry.
Yeah.
Just go put those two together.
I don't advise that.
If you like,
I am not supporting Trent on that.
if you like that, it's all the end part of it kind of tastes like the chip.
So yeah, I guess the main thing, other than this great analysis of this beautiful chip,
Is that Alex?
the question. No, Trent. The question is, what are we gonna rate the chip out of 10? Because that is the most important thing when it comes to a review. You got to give it a rating out of 10.
Are you rating it as a satay chicken and hot sauce
Taste.
chip?
No, just
Because if you're doing that, then it's a 0. If you're going to rate it as a peanut sauce with a bit of chili chip, then it's a fucking 7.2.
7.2. You're giving it.
Give it
Okay.
a 7.2.
Charles, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm saying with Mitch there.
7.2.
Yeah,
Exact
so,
same.
yeah, I'll give it a 7.2.
Yeah, I'm in that range as well. I reckon like a 7.1. Just
Oh,
slightly under.
What I find,
Mitchell.
what the weird part is that Alex likes to watch people eat food.
Oh, I'm the same.
Oh, that sounds
No,
I watch like food.
Isn't that
Are you
is
thinking
that
of
the whole thing?
Is it called mukbang or something? Mukbang?
Maybe,
Mukbang, yeah. No, that's not what I watch. I just watch one dude eat. I
You
watch.
just watch one dude eat food.
Oh
dude.
no, technically not. It's Red and
You
Link
watch
as
it-
well.
You watch a few people eat food.
Yeah, 3 people. I watch 3 people.
That's
a bit weird.
Yeah, Barstool reviews. So the Dave Portnoy, the pizza man, every single day, a part of my routine. I watch his video every single day that he releases, and he just reviews pizzas all around America, and he's gone to other countries. But that's, I don't know, a bit of inspiration of why I thought we'd just have like a live little taste test. It's pretty
great.
good.
It's great.
His
Crunchy peanut butter. It was great.
yeah, it was good. Oh, yeah, no. So his scale, like realistically, like summing it up, is between 6 and 7 is good. Anything between 7. So I'll go 6 and
More chips here.
6 and 6.9. So he goes on point decimals. You don't go raw number because then that's a rookie score. Okay, so you don't do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. 7 to 7.9 is great. Like really, really good. You'd eat it every day. 8 to 8.9 is you'd travel to go get it. And then anything a 9, and he's never given a 10. 9 and slightly above is out of this world. Like he's never given a 10. And that's kind of like a scale for the food, I guess we could kind of use for this little review. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to bring a new food next week and we'll do another review. Sound good? Sound good? Yeah.
We do it for you.
Free food. We can do beers. We can do anything, mate.
Cool beer.
The world is our oyster.
This is our show, so technically we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
I just ate.
Unless Jason doesn't agree, then I'm happy to support Jason on
I just ate peanut butter and chili flakes.
it. Hey, you want to eat something else? You want some Pop Rocks? Just say one word.
Yeah, for me, Trent, watching you do that, eat peanut butter and chili flakes, it just cements this segment for me.
No, it's in. It's
Yeah.
a,
I
it's a
just
new
came up
segment.
with an incredible idea. Oh
Got
my.
his pen and paper.
I know, but what I'm thinking is down the
Write
track.
it down first. Write it
Yeah,
down
I got to
Yeah,
write it down.
he's written it
I gotta
down,
write it down. I gotta write it down. I reckon what we can do, because obviously we've actually got some listeners. Some people,
Sorry.
unfortunately, listen to us all the time. I reckon one night on a weekend, or even a Friday night, if we're feeling a bit frisky, we could set up a Kahoot, or like a Kahoot quiz, about things that have happened in the show. So, like for example, what word is banned in our show?
Yeah,
And it's live, so you can have 50 people. So we can just send the code out on Instagram and go, we're about to go live. And we can all just sit together, have a drink, and whoever wins, we can like send them a prize or and maybe our first.
We really got to
merchandise.
stop like a Twitch stuff and get
Yeah.
all that stuff going on.
But how good would that be? We get some live people like, I don't know, who's the worst driver, and then it just pops up Trent's name straight away. And if you vote for that, you get.
And that's today's
And then you.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Alex, Mitch and Trent Show. I'm Trent.
Oh no, he's going downhill. It was so good.
Your name is
How's
Trending
the
right now, I can
how's
see
your
it.
stress meter going on your watch there,
back
Trent?
round, boys.
He's got it.
How are we today? How are we all doing? How are we going,
You can
Mitch?
introduce us. Oh, yeah, okay, he's doing
Well,
now.
we all know who we are. I'm Mitch.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
who you are.
actually Alex. I don't know if anyone's heard this podcast before, but
Yeah.
No.
the Alex
I
Mitch and Trent
don't
Show.
think I've listened to it yet.
How are you guys? How
Jason's
are you,
here.
how
Hi,
you
Jason.
good? You good? Yeah, sensational. I
Got a
like
haircut
that.
recently.
Ooh,
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Feeling fine.
where did it get cut?
No, I know.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to tell. I actually
Just
got
aside.
like about I don't know, what's that, 2 inches cut off it.
Yeah, right.
Mate, that's too easy. You get that.
You have great hair, so
Got like an old fella cut off, yeah. Good link.
must be nice. I wouldn't know.
So I'll grow it for you.
Thanks, man. How are you, Alex?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're right.
Just chilling, killing.
Chilling, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Peanut butter chips.
peanut butter chips, yep. And
what-
Jason, producer Jason, how you doing?
Ask him a question when he's about to drink.
Excuse me, I was literally mid
Oh,
mouthful
maybe a mad
of
mouthful
drink.
Of wine.
Mouthful of what?
Drink.
Drink, okay. What drink?
Sorry about that. I'm fabulous.
Fabulous. Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
You've just been kind of like living the past few weeks. You're fabulous this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good start. Alex,
I'm
good
better
start.
than alive.
I think
So
you
that's
brought
good.
Jason back to life.
Anytime, mate.
Anytime.
Anytime. I got you, Jace. I got you.
What a guy.
It's how you look at me.
With those eyes. How are you, Trent? That's the big question for me.
Me, I'm sensational. With you, Mitch.
Ooh,
With you, Mitch?
did anyone hear that
You.
pause? He's like, I'm compute. Really good.
I'm feeling.
What's the word with more than 3 syllables?
Mitchell.
I'm actually feeling pretty good. I've done some cool stuff this past week. Finishing up, wrapping up some loose ends.
That's
So
good, man.
That's
That's good.
good. No, I'm feeling good this week. So
good.
we'll see how we go next week. But like,
Next week, welcome to the Alex Mitch.
That's future Trent's problem next week.
so today we're talking about driving.
Driving.
I love that tone there, driving.
Hey.
Yeah, we
Driving,
are.
that is exactly
Yeah.
what we were talking about, Trent. Well done, you can read a whiteboard.
That's another thing.
Yes, I can, Mitch. Thank you.
You are a superstar.
They're
You're improving by the week.
wait, driving. What's driving? Oh, that's
driving. So when we think about driving, what's the first thing that comes to our head?
a lot of negatives to me.
A lot of negative.
Positives because you can get to places that you couldn't previously. But
You really just going down to like the mechanics of what driving is, like going from A to B.
I'm no mechanic, mate. I don't know how to start my car. I'm the most unmechanic person in the world. You could ask my brother.
I'm just getting a bit sentimental when you think about driving. Like what when you think about it, like because I had this come up the other day with Key actually, where we were going for a drive, and I used to think about when me and you were 18, and I
That's the
got my
first thing that
license.
popped in my head.
Yeah,
First
and
thing-
how we just drive around.
I just want to say thank you, Trent, for all those years. If I haven't said thank you in the previous time, thank you for all those years of driving.
No problem. That's good.
Mitchell had the most comfortable backseat to lay in with his little Hulk arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say, everyone usually shotguns the front seat.
He loves the back seat, right in the back.
The
Yeah, I have a lot of specific memories with U-Tros. With driving, my first thing I think of is us just... By us, I mean me sitting in the back doing nothing. Just driving around, and even like pancake parlor adventures, like
Yeah.
driving around, we'd just get bored, and then let's go to pancake parlor. So we'd drive like 30 minutes to High Point in his old veteran blue car.
Blue
that-
car. It was
Oh,
a Mazda.
yeah,
But I thought it was a Nissan.
He thought it was a Nissan. He's like, oh, this is
So
Nissan.
what?
And then he figured it out. It was,
because I thought it was that because of the logo change.
yeah,
from the Mazdas.
it was a different logo. It wasn't the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have threw anyone. So,
And I
yeah.
remember just I think it was one of my dad's like workmates, whatever. Right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna. I think I said I'm gonna go to my Nissan and get something out of the car. And he goes, "That's a Mazda." And I'm just like,
That would have broke my heart if I was there.
What type of Mazda?
it's like a Mazda little sedan, like '97, and it was like the owner beforehand was like a granny, and so it was
Yeah.
like,
Was it like
No
a 626?
No. My family used to have a 626,
I
the
had
wagon
one.
one. Yeah, that was like my family grow up car. But no, his was I think it was maybe after that. I'm not sure for years. but his one had no K's on it. It was like what?
It was like when I got it, it was like almost 20 years old, and was it 20 years? No, yeah,
Whatever it was,
It was old as shit, 15 years old, and it had 96,000 Ks on it. Wow, and it was
Bro, it would have been at least 30 years. Think about it. We're in 2022, so 22 years
But
is to
I
2000.
got it in 2013.
Yeah, but how old was the car? It would be
So,
1990.
so it was like 10. Yeah, it's like about 10, 15 years old, something like that.
No, it would have been longer, bro.
It's 97.
Yeah, 97, and we're in 2022.
Yeah.
So like aging it back, how long?
Oh,
it is.
now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's long been scrapped. It's
Yeah.
dead. That's a dead.
It did its job. It did
I
its
drove
job.
that thing into the. Then we got to a point where that car would stop, so I couldn't brake at lights. So I had to go to a light. I had to put it in neutral to keep it idling. Otherwise, it would just shut off. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, there was some bad. I used to drive a boat. Remember that? my XR6 the suspension went, and like right before I was selling it and upgrading to my current car, and man, every time you go over speed hump, it was like a boat. Like it was just like it felt like I was driving in the ocean. And
Like
it was-
one of those pimp cars.
Yeah,
from,
the lowrider. Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
because I drove before you got your new car, and
Yeah.
I was like driving it through the city. It was just like
It was terrifying. Yeah, it was wobbling left and right. Yeah. Mitch? What about your beast of a car? Your first. I love that thing. Even though it was an absolute piece of garbage. It was absolutely.
It was.
and
At
then it got
the end.
Mitchified. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened to it. Got flogged.
You got flogged
It got flogged.
like a dead horse, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a weapon though. It was a weapon. Or I'll never forget that first time when all of us had a car.
Oh,
And
driving
we
together.
all drove to Macca's and we parked up next to each other and we were taking photos. Like, look at us.
There's my Nissan Mazda.
Yeah, you're in your Nissan Mazda
I got my boat.
BX20. This guy's in the most souped up Ford Falcon you'll ever see.
Oh, good old
And I was in
XR6.
your little 06 blue Commodore
That was great. Though.
VE.
Can I?
Yeah.
That's about as far as my mechanical
for
skills
something
go.
else?
Yeah, sure.
And we
go.
still all do it to this day.
Yeah, gaslight me, go.
So we lived together a lot growing up, and especially when I started driving,
Yeah.
and we used to go get takeout a lot.
Yeah.
There was a period of time on the passenger side seat where it was only really you in the car.
Oh, really?
Why did you hide all the takeout rubbish on the side?
I don't know. So I had legroom. What else am I meant to do with it, Trent?
I very rarely. Brett went to the other side of the car to have a look at the passenger side, and I remember one day just opening it and just like, what?
See, Trent was like a throw it in the back seat kind of guy.
yeah, throw it in the back
Yeah, nah.
seat, man.
Hey, Trent, here's a really good explanation why. So imagine, even though it'd be really dangerous, if you were sitting driving,
Yeah.
would you want rubbish to your feet while you're driving?
No, God, no.
No.
Well,
So
but
I
maybe
just
you're a
hide
passenger.
on. Yeah, so I hide on the side.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to reach back and hurt my back as I'm turning.
is-
Efficiency. Grab it, put it down the side. Mitchell now, every time he checks his car, he's gonna look down the sides. He's like,
Oh, we still do it. Every camping trip we do, it's just like, oh, there's a can there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have like old beers in there. They're just like, well, we can't drink that.
And I reckon there was a bottle of vodka just rolling around by the back, like the bottom, like behind my thing on the floor, just rolling around for at least a year.
Oh man.
Just rolling around, half a bottle of vodka.
That wasn't the
with
vodka
the-
bourbon bottle.
Oh,
was
that
it?
was the yeah. That's you.
We
No.
still have that.
Yeah.
No.
Remember the bourbon we took to Unify?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, this
not
was just
good.
like a nice bottle of some, I don't know, some red labeled vodka. I can't remember, like a German one, I think it was.
Rascal.
Yeah, and literally, yeah, it was just
Sorry,
in the back
man.
rattling, making all noise, and I just never did anything about it. Just let it go for like a year. Everyone in my car was like, "What's that noise?" I'm like, I don't know.
He knew exactly what it was.
I knew.
A bottle of
I knew. Never know when you're gonna need it.
I have my biggest pet peeve with driving is one thing, and I'm super passionate about it, and it's so upsetting, is keep left unless overtaking. That is the most frustrating thing about driving, especially on freeways. It literally, there are designated signs that say keep left unless overtaking. So if you've got someone in the left lane, if the speed limit's 100, Don't try and overtake the guy at 101 Ks because you're going to have 15 people behind you trying to overtake. So, yeah, that's a bit... I don't know if I've ever told this story.
You're so thing with,
Yeah.
with the rules.
Yeah, with the rules, I am.
That's the whole thing.
It makes me a good driver.
Keep to the fucking left. Like, don't be a fucking dog. But I get that. But you're one with your
Indicating. Oh, I'm a passionate indicator.
And whenever I drive...
Oh, I love it. It's cemented in his brain. You know when you have to merge lanes and you have to indicate to do it? Even like the small merging ones, I still indicate. These guys are just like, whatever, I don't indicate. Just like,
Hey,
swear.
don't lump me in
Sometimes
there.
I've seen you do it many times before. This
indicated.
roundabout here.
Don't act like you don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
Hey, I'm just
you
trying
don't
to-
do it either.
Even
Oh, I'm a safe driver.
I think you were saying in Queensland or another state.
You got to
or it might-
indicate out of roundabout.
Yeah, you got to indicate out of roundabout. So when you're going around it,
So people
and
know,
you-
people
yeah.
know what
That makes
exit you're
sense.
taking.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Never seen you do it once, Shrimp.
No,
No, it makes sense.
that
You
makes
don't have
sense.
to
I
do it.
don't
Oh,
have to
sorry.
do
I thought
it.
you were saying that makes sense.
But
I
that
do
makes
it. No.
sense. But when
I do
it's-
that.
But when it's like an obvious merging lane and you're like, Trent, you better indicate. I'm like, I want to fucking kill myself.
I was taught by my instructor to do it, who was an incredible
You're
driver.
taught by your instructor to pass your test, and then you drive.
And I
however
had
the fuck you want.
zero errors. How many errors did you have, Trent?
Yeah, I almost failed, but I almost
you didn't
failed.
have to say it like that.
Yeah, but Alex, your instructor had his hand on your thigh the whole time.
2 hands.
I also didn't have my pants on.
Rumor
That's
has
an easy pass.
What about you, Trozza? What is your pet peeve?
Oh, yeah, I'll give you this. Yeah, straight up. It's not really like a it's a driving thing. Why the GPS holster thing, right? Is that you have to have your phone in the holder, right?
Yes, I know what you're going to
Right.
say.
But you can't rest it on the console. It's like a whole illegal thing there. But you can operate your stereo thing. What is that rule? Why isn't that been worked out?
Yeah, no.
Why hasn't that been worked? It's
Oh, yeah, you're right. I saw something for a P-plater. Like, it was just some really confusing rules.
people. Yeah, you're not allowed to operate any Bluetooth system like
Yeah.
that. There's no hands free, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Get it? You're a new driver. That's fair enough. Focusing on the road, but like, yeah, it's like, why hasn't that rule been worked out? Is it that
Maybe it has. Maybe we just need to read the rules. I don't know. Has that been worked out?
To your point, Trent, what is the difference between chatting to someone next to you or chatting with someone hands-free on the phone?
And operating even just operating the console, and you can't have the phone resting in a secure position somewhere on your holster.
Yeah.
I feel like you're still viewing your air conditioner controls, and you're still doing all that sort of stuff.
The other point to that is, I guess if you have your phone holster on the vents, it's accessible for your eyes. But if you've got it down here, you're looking away from the road directly.
But there's still controls down in that sort of position.
Not to touch, to look. If you're looking at a GPS down at your, like, on the console down there. Does that make sense? If it's holstered, it's in front of there. You can see the road while you're driving, and then you can still look at your GPS.
Okay, yeah, fair
So
enough.
that could be something to consider, maybe.
But just working out that rule.
Yeah, it's a
Just
bit
working
it's
out
blurry, isn't it?
Working out that rule
It's not
there,
clear.
and like, it's a peeve, but it's like I get it. It's a peeve,
that's all right.
but I get
That's fine,
it.
that's
You know,
fine, yeah.
I get the peeve. I get the understanding behind it, but
Yeah,
like,
but you can still peeve about
I
it.
guess just getting done for it, where it's just like, you know, I feel like you know, what's the alternative? Having a book out, the Malways book. Yeah, that's the alternative. You know, it's just like you're not supposed to use a GPS or any electronics, but you have to use the Malways, which is a book. Imagine this, like, okay, I'm about to drive off this page. I better flick 100 pages over.
Oh, how times have changed.
But I can't use my GPS on the side there. You know, this just seems like a.
But then you can also eat an entire 3-course meal while you're driving as well, and then you can put your makeup on.
Actually, can
legally?
you put your makeup on? Is that?
Is that a
Let's
thing?
ask Google.
Do you do that every morning? Do you not have time?
Only
between 12
only
to do it on
Fridays
the
because we do like a barbecue and a lot of customers come in, so I make sure I'm looking my best.
Fair call.
According to PD Insurance, there's no law specifically prohibiting you from putting on makeup while you drive, just like there's no law which prohibits you from eating behind the wheel.
Apparently, you can eat a triple cheeseburger
Boom.
with chips.
And that
And
was one
that's-
of the first things I
that's
did when I
one-
got my
that's-
license. So.
That's one hand. That's one
that
hand
goes
gone.
to your statement, Trent, about the whole blurred lines.
There's blurred
Nothing's.
lines, and it needs to be worked out.
There's a song called Blurred Lines.
Oh, that's by Will Smith, isn't it?
Thanks for
I
that.
don't know why that came to mind. I wanted to start singing it, but I forgot the words. So I just thought
I'm remembering it now. It's
There's a song called Blurred Lines.
All right, Mitch, have you got a pet peeve ready to go?
Yeah, what would be your pet peeve, Mitch? Blurred lines.
My pet peeve is any time that my family is in the car with me when I'm driving.
Except for Uncle Sam.
That's why. I mean, I suppose my sister's all right. She's fine, but God, whenever I put my hand up to drive, me ma, old man, anywhere,
Is it anxiety?
all of them are looking at me like I am death to them. Like I'm gonna do some backflip.
That's how Trent feels in my car.
Like I'm in as soon as they're in my car, we like teleport to like a crash derby,
So
and I'm in the middle.
Like you're
every time.
a 16-year-old learner again.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time you get in the car.
And yeah, sure. Like I don't drive illegally by any means,
Yeah.
but I drive my own way.
You drive, all right?
And some people
Mate,
don't like it.
I've seen you at Bathurst doing
Yeah, dude, I've done the Bathurst. Mate, I reckon I got a time on that.
We survived it. We
reckon that's
survived
up there.
Bathurst. We'd get
I reckon
ready.
the Stig to be proud of my
Oh.
efforts that faithful day. That faithful day. But that's my pet peeve. Not so much just more like backseat
drivers.
Is your
backseat driver. Is it backseat driver?
Yeah,
That's the
backseat driver.
term?
Yeah, it's the one that I'm telling Trent not to indicate or to indicate. That's
yeah,
about
Yeah.
it.
that's
Yeah.
classic.
Backseat driver.
But so
Yeah.
is your mum like the kind of like grabs onto the handle?
Oh, bro. Bro. If she'd sit in the back
I used to
seat
hand,
in the
bro.
middle, she would sit in the back seat in the middle and hold on to both. And she's like, ah! And she's
We
screaming.
love you, bros.
I love you, mother. But just let me drive. That's definitely my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Like, just let me drive. Like, you'll see, like, oh yeah, sure, I'll be in circumstances where I may be uncomfortable in that, like a hook turn in the city, but I'll fucking figure it out. Just let me figure it out.
You'll get there.
No one likes a hook turn.
No one,
No
no.
one likes a hook. You
don't
find
mind.
Yeah, I could keep going on the pet peeves and
Oh,
throw
I
in
don't
bloody
mind.
hook
No, they're
turns.
alright.
What do you like about the hook turn?
I
You
like
like hook turns?
I like how they
Shut your
function. No,
mouth.
no, no.
Yeah.
I like it because ahead of you is red,
It's
and you're
fucking
facing.
a roundabout will do just fine.
This is the kind of driver he is. He tells people off for indicating he likes hook turns.
I do like hook
This is
turns.
alright.
I think
That's
they're
why
they're quite
we are
civilized.
really starting to learn more
How
and
do
more
you
about
like a
Alex's-
hook turn?
I think it's cool. Like you're facing red. You're facing red, and then you're looking to the right to see a green, and when that goes green, you can then turn. I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool.
Why not just have
It's a cool
A
concept.
roundabout.
right turn?
Have you been into the city?
Why can't you just have a right turn with a light that just says you can go?
Have you seen how hard it is to do those right
Yeah,
turns?
and I've seen that with a hook
And-
turn, and I've seen it with a right turn. Just have the right turn, or what we all know.
It makes Australia unique. It makes Melbourne unique. We get our own type of turn.
Guarantee there's been more accidents on a hook turn than they have in front of a train.
Don't make me Google it. Don't make me Google it. Today is all about change. I'm going to change the way.
change.
I'm going to make that change. I'm going to change my throwover to the amazing Jason. Jason.
Hello.
Yeah, I changed it up, didn't I? Go,
Yeah, you
you'll do
did.
it. You can take it, mate. I was gonna just start screaming in the mic. I was gonna be like, "Jason, take it away!" But that'll do perfectly.
Thank you, Alexi. Yeah, I anticipated you. I
We
think.
the eye contact was there.
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
like,
People channeling each other.
yeah.
And now, our discerning listeners, or as we like to call you, our amigos, it is now time for that part of the show. And I do believe last episode I did promise
I think it was last.
I think it was many episodes,
episodes.
but that's okay.
Many episodes
that's
ago?
Okay.
That's
Many
okay.
episodes.
we do record these out of order, so please forgive me. I did promise whistle tone, Mariah Carey.
Correct.
Whistle tone, didn't I? So I'll
I've
give
been
that a crack.
anticipating it.
I'll give that a crack. It is now time for
James, that was incredible, mate. Well done.
Holy crap.
We should put like a little disclaimer. Either we put a disclaimer there. Now, listeners, perhaps turn down your volume a tad, just in case.
Trent, on the
Jason's about to rock your
Instagram
fucking
upload,
world.
can you do a broken glass? Just for the
Okay, so it's a quick and dirty one, this episode. But what I want to know, and what our discerning amigos want to know, is who out of you three is the worst driver and why?
The why's harsh.
Alexi.
Oh, so I need to pick whether myself, Trent, or Mitchell is the worst driver.
We know it's not you, Alex. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I think Trent's going to vote me for some reason. I just get these vibes.
I have my
No colluding.
no.
Okay, no discussions. All right. This is hard.
There's a lot of like basis on like what could add into what makes you the worst driver.
I think if we were all, oh god, I think if we were all drove the same amount of hours, it'd be you, Trent.
Worst driver, like in getting there quickly, because I feel
No. I'm just worst driver overall for everything. Just hear me out. Hear me out. It's hard. There's three of us who I can't pick myself. Yeah. I know I'm okay.
You can.
Yeah. It's not happening, Trent. It's not happening. I do the indicator every time. It's either. So you've driven, Trent, a lot more hours than us two combined. Probably us two amount of hours driving.
Yeah.
You've got that. So if we were on an equal amount of driving, I'd say it's you.
Is this like an overall ranking?
But overall ranking, it's probably gonna have to be. I don't get anxiety when Mitch drives though. So
No.
I get a tiny bit of anxiety when you drive, Trent. I don't know.
I'm a calm driver.
I think it's.
I'm chill.
I'm
don't
the one.
know.
I've driven you all everywhere.
I know.
cunts.
That's, all
I've
right.
not said
I've got my
thing.
answer. All right, let's not. I'm not going to explain too much. So if it's kind of two-parter, but I'll give you my answer. Who is the worst driver? If we all drove the same amount of hours, like training, then it'd be Trent. But with current now, with the amount of hours we've all driven, I'm going to say Mitchell. That's my answer.
I think you're underestimating how many hours I've driven. I did truck driving for a very long time, and I was doing
Cars driving. No, this is
500-600 kilometers a day.
This is to like preparing to drive, like learner's hours. He racked up like 250.
Oh, mate,
like,
yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
Mate. He drove every day to
I did about 30.
Am I the only one who did my book legitly?
I didn't even do my book. I waited until I was 21.
So did I, Trent. So yeah, that's my answer. Overall, I guess. Yeah, that's hard.
I'm a fucking
Worst
safe driver.
worst driver. Is that as in?
It depends on what.
Well,
Can we
listen,
split it
listen.
up?
You all three can't be amazing, perfect drivers.
No.
We have our flaws. All of us do. Yeah.
Exactly. So, because you guys know each other so well, it's in your opinion and in your lived experience being in a vehicle with, either you, Alexi, it's out of Mitch.
Oh.
And
I'm
Trent Giner.
going to jump in, Alex, and just break this down a little bit for you. All right. Safest driver is me. All right. A to B driver. All right.
Safest? You think you're the safest driver?
I have driven you guys to the high country in the pitch of the night of darkness.
That's mate.
off his head.
If there was a car, if there was a car,
And he got you there safely.
I have never had an accident where I've been the one to blame.
Oh, but you've been in accidents.
I've been hit.
I've never been.
I've been hit.
Never
parked.
when I've been in the car. I've never been.
I've been hit parked.
Hey, there was that one time.
No,
No, I was in the car.
Yes, you were. We were all in the backseat of Paul's car. Roundabout?
While we were spinning for 6 hours. Yeah, that isn't a car accident. That's just
it was
spinning
bad
out.
fun.
Yeah, A to B driver. Alex, I'm going to put you. But absolutely. If we need to get somewhere on time, best driver there for that. Mitchell Coy. You, hands down, are the driver that scares me the most.
I thought it was me. I think.
No. You make me sick in the car. You make me sick.
Yeah,
Like,
I make you. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that.
But you get me there. That's
Yeah.
fine. But Mitchell
I
Coy.
get you there.
You do. But I've heard stories, and I don't know. I can't elaborate.
No, there's no stories to talk about, Trent. All right, I'm gonna only because Trent, you don't have the stories and history to describe. I don't want to, Mitch, but I have to pick you, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm picking you.
Mum was right.
But if we, Mitch. Oh, wow, I'll give you a hug, man.
That's all right.
Okay. If we all had the same amount of hours, I'm sorry, I'd pick you, Trent. But I'm picking Mitchell. Mitchell's my final answer. That's it.
Yeah, I guess I've had a lot more hours.
You have. You've had way more hours than both of us combined.
Yeah.
All right, Trent, who's the worst?
Who's the worst?
Yeah, driver.
Yeah.
He's done his.
Yeah,
Mitchell. Yeah.
And Mitchell, who's the worst?
Yeah, I've got the least attention span out of all of us, so me. And we'll keep it there.
And
We will keep it.
And if that's not to say
Who's
like
falling?
we're all pretty good drivers.
No.
We're struggling to pick. We're all struggling to pick.
I'd still sit. I let Mitch drive every day of the week. Mitch has still driven me like interstate and safely and comfortably.
Yeah,
you know?
same.
Like, absolutely. But like
comfortably. Yeah.
But like, yeah. Oh, mate, I rank my driving may be infuriating to some.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But it is safe.
Hey Trent, I could open another can of worms, but I won't. I think slower drivers are more dangerous than quicker drivers in a lot of circumstances. Like doing 20 k's under the speed limit when the road limit says 80 and you're doing 60
I don't
is
do that.
I didn't say you did it. I didn't say you do it. But people that are slow drivers, that's a huge pet peeve. All right, thank you. That was an incredible producer pick, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you. I do believe I opened up a can of worms there.
Can of sour worms.
I hope it comes through the mic well because it sounds good live.
On that, we've reached another ending to a great podcast. I want to let everyone know that you can listen to us on wherever you find your podcasts, YouTube platform. We got Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
We're
man.
everywhere.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Literally,
We're getting there.
We're hiding under your bed. We're everywhere.
But what
Like
I
a bad
want you
smell,
guys,
we are getting around.
yeah, you know we're there, but you know what we're not seeing. We want more 5-star ratings. Just rate us 5 stars. It helps us
So it's
out.
really not that hard. I figured it out.
You figured it out. Yeah, that's it.
How do you do it? You have to teach me.
Actually, hey, my lessons aren't cheap though.
Oh, all right.
But for the listeners, it's free.
If you're not going to do that, though, at least jump on Instagram. Because I know you're on Instagram Reels. And follow us on Instagram at the Alex, Mitch and Trent Show. You can contribute there. You can see some behind-the-scenes photos or, photos in general.
The social's about to go off as well. I think
It's
we've
pretty much
got a
it.
lot of fun stuff lined up for
bit-
the socials.
bit-
So
yeah.
get around it all.
More polls. The
Bit
polls are fun.
memey. Bit memey. May.
Maybe.
All that
Maybe.
stuff. Yeah. Tune in next week.
No, don't.
We'll be back regardless.
Adios, amigos. All right, so I've got the chips in front of me from the podcast. This is going to be raw as hell. Trent can edit
the shit out of it.
All right, he always does. Who wants to go first with trying their chips? You're going to say your name. Say your name.
I'm keen. Nigel.
All right, Nigel's going to go first. Nigel.
We should say your name. That's my name.
Yeah, I know. All right, so what you need to do is...
Eat the chip.
No, smell it, bro. You got to smell first. What do you think?
Smashing. Well done. Yeah.
Smells alright. Alright, now
Yeah,
tell me what you think it tastes like. So it's crispy fried chicken with hot sauce. Does it taste like anything? Oh, let's get the ASMR.
That's a nice.
Is it? And you got to give it a rating out of 10. Alright, let everyone try and then you can think. Alright, so,
What is that?
Alright, let me smell it.
Apparently it's crispy chicken with hot wings.
it's
Hot sauce.
crispy fried chicken.
No, but I feel like this cunt's fishing for something. He's like,
Ah, it could be. I don't
Definitely
know.
fishing for
It's
something.
just getting hotter.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I
Liam.
find it hot.
Yeah, but what does it taste? Does
Alex
it
is
taste like
talking
something?
about
Yeah.
fucking something.
Oh, it tastes like something. What does it taste like?
Is it a dehydrated?
Oh.
Don't talk about Alex like that.
No, I wanted to describe the type of thing it was to see if I was close, rather than say what it
No,
is.
well,
I think it is.
I thought it tasted like something. The guy thought it tasted like something else. Here we go. Live review, Ryan. Here
Is
we
it a
go.
prawn cracker?
Tastes like a prawn. No, it's crispy fried chicken with hot sauce. But does it taste like anything?
It doesn't taste like crispy fried boiled chicken.
It tastes like fish.
Mig goreng? Okay, alright. What does it taste like?
No?
Have another one. Have another one, Ryan.
I feel like we're all failing this.
Yeah, no, there isn't a pass.
It tastes like honey soy chips.
Tastes like honey soy?
It's like
The honey soy chips
Yeah.
with a bit of spice.
Wait,
Yeah,
I haven't tried it.
what it is?
It's just honey soy chips.
It's honey soy with a bit of
You know when
capsicum.
you
Nah,
have
I
something
get that.
and you're
It's
like,
honey soy
Do you want
with-
to say
yeah,
what I think?
It's honey soy with some capsicum.
I thought this view, but
just
they
stabbed me.
disagree. I'm sorry.
I literally just got like shots in the face.
They didn't think this. I thought it tastes like chicken stuffing.
oh, it does.
Try it again. Try it. It tastes like chicken stuffing.
no shit,
This is
yeah, it
evidence
does.
to
It
those
does.
guys. It
does.
does. Tastes like
does.
chicken
It
stuffing.
does.
They disagreed. They didn't disagree. They didn't agree with it.
Does.
I don't think it does.
Okay, well,
Maybe it
Ryan,
does.
I'm editing Ryan out of this.
Take the spice out, and it does. You know what I mean?
It does.
Like
It
chicken
tastes
Chicken,
like
like the chicken stuffing. Well, I'm trying to remember what they thought it tasted like. They thought it tasted like.
dick.
That's
It
made
tastes like
If
chicken
any
stuffing.
dick tastes that good.
I want to find out. Is that what? Oh, I'm going back in. Oh,